Have you ever had a job interview or you having one? Because many of us is at the age that we're having our first jobs and we're nervous about what they're going to say to us, what they're going to ask, how to reply to it. So today I'm going to be going through some easy steps that you can follow to succeed in it. And the first thing I looked up was how to look into it. Like, you need to look into the job. You need to find what's good for you and your personality and what suits you the best. And the second thing you can do is make a match for both. This means maybe making a list that suits your personality and what they're looking for, and that would be a good job for you. And the third thing you can do is look into the company. You can research the company and what all they do, and this will prepare you for the questions they're going to ask you during the interview if you have one. And you can be more prepared while you're practice interviewing with somebody, so you know some of the questions they might ask. And then the fourth thing you can do is practice interviewing. This may be with like a family member or anybody. You can set them down and give them questions to ask you, and you can sit there and practice with them while you're answering them and giving them a response, asking them questions, so you won't be as nervous when you get into the interview. And the fifth thing you need to do is lay out clothes. You don't need to do this at last minute because you want to look professional when you're going in there and you want to know what you're doing. So you need to have the proper clothing, and so you don't want to walk in there with like a hoodie and sweatpants on if you're going into like an office interview, because that's not going to look good on you. I feel like they wouldn't hire you if you done that. And then the sixth thing you need to do is lay out the things that you may need to bring with you. Some people need a resume, or some people need like resources that they can look back at if you had a job before, and you just need to have those with you and be prepared for what's going to happen. And then the seventh thing you need to do is practice your interview etiquette. And that means like practice how you walk in, how you make eye contact with them, being nice to them, looking at the people around you and talking to them. Not only the interviewer, being nice to everybody around you, walking in, shaking hands, introducing yourself. And the eighth thing you need to do is listen to the interviewer and ask them questions. This is an interview for you and not only the interviewer. This is going to help you get to know about the company, get to know about them, and this is also time for them to ask about you and you answer their questions. And then the ninth thing you can do is email the company afterwards, and this can be like just a thank you and then explain why you want the job. This is going to look good on you, so you might get the job. And this is just some easy steps that you can follow to succeed in a job interview or anything, and these are just 9 easy steps that I thought of, and I would follow them during a job interview because this is everything you need to know about your first job interview or anything.